The beautiful country of Slovakia is the stage for some of the biggest names to grace the English Premier League. Our legends are up against an all-star Czech and Slovak 11, and the venue is the Aqua City Sports Complex in the city of Poprade, which is set at the foot of the imposing Tatras mountains. When the whistle blows, these boys still know how to turn it on. There's also time for the players to enjoy their stunning surroundings, while others are exposed to some of the remarkable advances in sports science that are a world away from the techniques used during their playing careers. Also joining the legends, another source of national pride, the British Army. This time the manoeuvres are of the football kind, as in their sights is a match against the Slovakian army. The first visiting team to engage the enemy are the British Army, and they've brought in a very special coach to give them the edge. A former Northern Ireland international striker who never took a backward step. As a manager, he most notably enjoyed a successful spell at Crystal Palace, guiding them to the Premier League through the playoffs. On parade, it's Sergeant Major Ian Dowie.
Lads, listen in. First and foremost, I've managed some decent teams in my life. It's a privilege and a pleasure to manage the British Army team first and foremost, so thanks for that. 3 bibs on there. Better! Better, move it! Halfway there! Halfway there! Good touch, I like it, good! And can you move it? Yes, good! Better!
Football is the soldier sport. Okay, so these boys play football at every level in the army, at unit level, at corps level, some of them even play at sort of divisional level, and we see them playing in different competitions. We also hold trials every year, and we pick the cream of what we see.
Well played, I like it, good football!
We tend to focus on most of the players coming from our UK, the home base, but we do pull players from across the world. We have players from Gibraltar, Cyprus, and predominantly Germany, and we have on occasion brought them back from operations for big matches.
Smile at me. Perfect, you're in first, I love that.
The whole precept of playing sport in the army is to actually engender that team spirit. It's about bringing people together and relying on your teammate. No man, one man makes a team. We all have to pull together in one direction. And I suppose this is probably the epitome of it as far as army football is concerned.
Stop! Stop! Now, listen, I love ability. I love ability, but I don't love a needless ability of trying to do something he doesn't need to do. So you're in a good situation, you've stretched the team, and now we want a little nutmeg. It's a cheap giveaway, and they go wallop down the other end of the score. Because what happens is, I'm playing against you in midfield, you look at the ball goes over your head, naturally you go like that. Look at the ball, I run this way, lovely big space, run off. Frank Lampard's done it all his life. He's here, you're marking me, the ball goes out wide, you look that way, he runs this way. Ball comes in the box, he's there, goes bang, goal. Time! Good stuff, brilliant lads. Listen, just from me, thanks very much, your effort was outstanding, thanks very much. The standard was really good, sort of some of the passing movements was excellent, and your commitment, as I expected, was absolutely out of the top drawer.
I've just come on the way and chatting to a few of the boys and the stories and what they've been through on the front line. It's a immensely humbling experience. You know, you're giving people who are prepared to put their bodies on the line. I've always been a huge supporter of the armed forces, and some of the stories you hear just reinforce it. But they're also humble in their own right. They still love football. And football's that universal game, and that's, the effort and commitment they give you on the training ground is what they obviously do in their day-to-day jobs.
The lads have really enjoyed it. I think when we got told it was going to be happening, the lads were really, really excited to get doing that, especially having the experience he's had. It's nice, obviously, him to give something to us. Obviously from his point of view, maybe things he's had in the past, and obviously from his coaching perspective as well, so really enjoyable.
I've got to say, some of the players I thought were excellent. There's some very, very good talent in there, and whatever, even the less talented players, and all of them have a degree of talent, have still got a fantastic commitment, and you always buy that as a manager. You need a good mix, and they've got a really good mix here.
It's always about winning, but we're here to enjoy ourselves as well. Obviously winning is going to be a good thing, and we will set out, as we will do every single game, whether it's a friendly or whether it's a competition we're involved in. We always set out to win. We don't set and expect anything less of ourselves.
There's a camaraderie you can hear behind me that singles them out. They're a special group of people.
Good stuff, chaps.
So the British Army are set to make the first use of the Aqua City Poprade Stadium. Kick-off is close, and it's time for a pep talk from head coach Joey Collins.
Nothing changes the way we play. Get it down, play through the thirds. We get it and pass it. The better team we are is when we are moving the ball quickly. I'm not asking us to play at 100 miles an hour. I'm asking us to, when we've got our chance, compose and pass. That's all we're saying. Nothing changes. We're not going out trying to be big time out there. Go out and play football.
Boys, done it all through the season. As soon as you get the ball, do what you do best. Don't come off this here without getting beat. We're here to win this game. Regardless of the occasion out there, we're here to win. Simple as that. All right, best of luck, boys. Come on.
Team talk over, and it's time to execute those plans on the pitch against their Slovakian counterparts. Football in the British Army goes back to the 19th century, and many players have progressed through its ranks into the professional game. They include the likes of Mike Taylor, Lee Bradbury and Guy Whittingham. And there were some interested Premier League legends watching on as the two teams took to the field. Time to see how they got on now. The commentary comes from John Champion.
Luboš Gala with this. Eric Slaha, fine save. Luke Kenny making really good ground to his left. Nicely flighted and guided on target. Keith Emerson, the captain. Here's Alexander Wright. And Sakula with what in the end was a straightforward stop. Just guarding that near post. Sam Agar. A bright opening this by the British Army side. Callum Wilkinson. Marvin Molyneux. Now it's Alex Wright. And there's Agar! And it should have been 1-0. Header directed more or less straight at the goalkeeper, Sakula. Yard either side from Agar, and the British Army would have had a deserved lead. Emerson and Wilkinson off the outside of the post. It's neatly worked. Wilkinson showing himself to be a good target man. Outside of the upright and away. Emerson. Agar's made a run for him. And here's Wilkinson! Face of the crossbar and out again. And the British Army really unfortunate now not to be in front. They're carving out plenty of decent chances. Stanislav Spravi. Molyneux getting a foot to it and releasing Agar. And Agar's in the clear here. Sam Agar! He's denied by the upright. This is becoming a theme. Showed a clean pair of heels. Full of determination. Beat the goalkeeper but not the post. And remarkably, it's still 0-0. Fall for Matt Glass. And Glass has got support. Two to his left. Went alone. It comes for Wilkinson. And at long last, the British Army have the advantage. Callum Wilkinson with the easiest task of all. The inroads made by Matt Glass. And a kind rebound off the post, allowing Wilkinson to steer it home. Molyneux. Agar. And here's the newly arrived substitute, Curry! That's a really impressive finish. Sapper Steve Curry of 2-3 Engineer Regiment, just allowing the ball to run across his body and then dispatching it with some style. There's a few of the watching Premier League legends looking on admiringly at that. Jay McInespy combining with Jay Bates. And Curry has made a useful run and he's been located round the keeper. 2 for Curry. Making a significant second half impact as a substitute. He's replaced Callum Wilkinson. He's actually wearing the same shirt number, and he made that look easy. Radovan Lazarchik, the goalkeeper, with no chance. Clearly the work that Ian Dowie has put in on the training pitch ahead of this game is paying off. British Army playing some really nice stuff. This is Jay Bates. Yet again, the woodwork denies the British Army a goal. Struck that really sweetly from some distance too. Stanislav Stravi. Emerson. Bates. And Steve Curry's on his way here with a chance of a hat-trick. Curry trying to circumnavigate the goalkeeper and picks his spot. Steve Curry has a hat-trick and the British Army lead by 4. It was quite a substitution at the break. He's brought pace, he's brought awareness, he's brought guile. It's only his 3rd appearance, having been promoted from the under-23s, and he's truly made a mark. Chinichki, lovely! One back for the Slovakian Army. Delightfully flighted free kick. Beyond the goalkeeper, Gav Smith. Into the top corner. A very satisfying victory. A comprehensive 1-2 for the British Army.
Had to wait till the second half to come on and substitute and then get a hat-trick.
Yeah, can't ask for much more, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it when I come on, but once it started going, once I got going, sorry, then the goals just keep coming. I'll definitely be on my things to tell the grandkids when I'm older.
It's been fantastic. It's you know, the hospitality we've had has been superb. The training facilities, I mean, the game, the pitch, and just the experience again. You know, to come and do something like this for us lads who haven't made it in the pro game, it's, you know, an experience we'll savour.
And Ian Dowie being involved?
Yeah, he's been good. He's been very good. Good sense of humour as well. He gets the squaddy mentality, and he's been great with the boys, which is always good. All the pros have, to be fair.
Still to come. There ain't no mountain high enough, and there ain't no challenge cold enough as kick-off approaches between the Premier League legends and their hosts.